Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Naval Strategy game and we are returning to Hearts of Iron 4. We've just won the war in Yugoslavia. I think the Italians are going to be able to finish off the last remnants of the UK divisions down there. Fighting in Africa doesn't seem to be going too well, but honestly, I don't think there's much that we can do. This is not maneuver warfare. This is attritional warfare with low supply, and I don't think we are very well poised to deal with that. And what I should try to do though is try to make sure that you guys are actually flying here, yeah. And I think you are, so that's good. We're going to try to build more naval bombers, try to whittle down the UK in that regard a little bit. You can see they are, well, popping up here and there, so let's see whether that is going to work over time. But yeah, we are going to focus pretty much on the rest of the stuff. Some fighting over here. I think we did set up some naval bombers to hopefully deal with that. But otherwise, we're going to try to build up our forces here and do a couple of good things for that. Right, resistance to occupation, yes, low manpower. Manpower's honestly not that bad, so I think we're going to be alright here. Losing some aircraft here. We're going to see whether we're actually going to go into a downfall here. I think this is pretty much, this is not quite realistic for now, so let's not be too concerned about that. But let's do check a little bit what we have got here. So we've got a lot of artillery pieces actually. And a lot of the old stuff, and honestly, I'm going to remove some of these like items where we have like 11 or 1. Yes, we could send them out via Lend-Lease, but you know what, that would just be too many clicks, so I'm not going to do that. That's going to be fine this way. Right, and you know what, this I'm going to do in between episodes, but here at least it seems like we are actually producing the MP38, and we haven't trickled them into all divisions, so we're going to keep that as is. Lots of trucks here. We have an enormous amount of trucks actually at this point, so we can potentially go down a little bit on the trucks. I think let's go to 15 or so, and then you know what, we're going to spend all of that on naval bombers here, because I really want to whittle down the Royal Navy. Everything else seems to be fine. We've got a couple of Panzers that we could convert, but I don't think we need to do that right now. Yeah, they're just losing a couple of convoys here, nothing too big really. And I think we are researching a new destroyer type, so let's see. We also have got the Reichs Commissariat. Let's see what that does, I don't actually know. A lot of things here that we could do, Atlantic Val and Innovations, all of them might be useful. Obviously we want to go anti-Comintern and into war with the USSR at some point, but we do have at least some time to deal with that, so I don't think that's something that we need to do right now. I think what I would like to do is do some naval rearmament here, so that we have some capabilities there. And let's actually see what these Reichs Commissariats are going to do. So, effect when selected, Norway start a civil war, politics will change. Revolta country becomes owner. Okay, so we are basically turning Norway into a puppet state. Is that something that we want to do, or is that something where we say that we are better off controlling these lands ourselves? Well, honestly, I don't think we need to do this right now, so let's not actually. I was thinking that that would potentially be a little bit better, but no, it doesn't seem to be the case. That being said, one thing that we should do, and which one of you has highlighted a while ago, is the Become Spy Master thing here. We're going to do that, of course. Shall we actually get you guys here to spy on sort of the relevant parties, maybe? I think that would be fantastic. Let's try to build up some networks there in the Soviet Union. They are, of course, at this point, one of the biggest threats that we are going to be facing. In terms of fuel, I did start trading that a little bit more with Italy and, sorry, Romania, because I think that is pretty much the better choice. Where are you fighting? The Blonde Knight of Germany. Oh, with the Dornier. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like to see that. Have you been beaten back? I think you have been beaten back, so that's good. Yeah, but the fighting down here really doesn't go in Italy's favour. I think we're going to lose Africa. But again, I don't want to pour bad money after good money in a way, so we're not going to be too concerned about that. Close air support for more agility and more air superiority. That's all nice, but how close are we to actually researching a new Yeah, not that far away, so I would think I would like to make that better rather than getting onto the doctrines right now. We do have some mine laying tasks down here, that should be okay. We do have some stuff over here that's still happening. So you guys, I don't know why you are still around there. Norwegian coast, yeah, there is naval combat, we know that. Sinking submarines, losing some aircraft. It's going to be alright. I think we are losing a little bit too much there, but there's only so much that we can do about that. Right, oh, by the way, we do have this guy over here, so the first Eisenbahn battery. And I really, really do like these guns. We're going to build a couple of these guys, so that should be fine. We also got the destroyer hull here, lovely, and the anti-tank gun. Nice. Let's think about the naval strategy here first. I think what we are going to get here is, at least on the second level, we're going to get the light cruiser model. So we don't need to go for the light cruiser model right now. Crossing the Atlantic. That does give us, ooh, a lot of things. Interesting. I didn't know that was so strong. Prepare for the next blockade. There's a lot of things here that we can actually get. Gain base war support. Modify revive. Now you need all of the following, so you're actually excluded from that. But we can go trait interdiction and modular. Submarine. Reduce submarine costs. Yeah, we are building a lot of submarines. But I think at least we're going to go into naval effort. That is going to give us the light cruiser model. And that for now means that we don't need to research the light cruiser. We're going to wait until we're going to get that modifier there. Right, then what else do we truly need here to be actually a little bit more effective? All of the mine laying I think is not something that we immediately need. But I do like dual purpose guns. The dual purpose guns were extremely strong. You know what, let's research that. It's not going to take a long time. Anything else here that we need? The improved light guns, improved medium guns, electric torpedoes, destroyer torpedo attack, homing torpedoes. It's a little bit ahead of time though. But advanced torpedo launchers. Let's research these guys too. And then what we have, of course, is also the better anti-tank gun, right? And I think there's nothing in terms of research that we need to cover that immediately. We could go for 1940s technology here for the improved medium cannon. 20 heart attack, but this guy does 35. And piercing is 125 compared to 90. This one is of course better at soft attack. But still, we want to go for the high-low variant here, and that to me means we are researching an improved heavy tank chassis, but what we could potentially do is take a look at our Panzer IIIs. So let's do that. Our Panzer IIIs, what I did here is I kept one of these slots deliberately empty, and that is because, again, the purpose of these guys is to provide a lot of piercing so that our lighter groups can sort of operate under the cover of these guys, whereas these guys try to deal with any heavy tanks that we're going to be facing, basically. So I would like to increase piercing here, and one of the special modules that we can pick is the squeeze bore adapter. That gives us plus 10% piercing, so let's do that. And then the second thing here that we want to do is we do want to get the basic high velocity gun. Is that under medium guns then? Improved one. Yeah, there we go. That does reduce speed, but it does increase both soft attack and hard attack significantly, and piercing by a lot. So that's fantastic. We would then also need to upgrade speed so that we are matching that speed actually. That does mean that the refit costs are somewhat not insignificant here. Interestingly, the refit costs don't change if we change the engine. Reliability is a little bit slow at this point. A little bit low actually, not slow of course. But what are we going to do? I think it's going to be alright. I think this is well worth it. 52% more piercing. I like it. So we have the E variant of the Panzer D now. Question is, can we bring anything up onto standard here? I don't think so. Panzer II is actually still fine. So what that does mean is that we can pick you guys. change towards the Panzer E, 3E, and then start the conversion of the old things first. That should be pretty fast. We are a little bit shy on chromium, which we can still buy more from Italy, so we're going to do that. And tungsten, which we can buy from Sweden, which we can buy from Vichy France, actually. Yeah, they are more or less our allies. Let's do that. Okay, that's fine. Good. Any big battle here? Yeah, we lost a submarine. They lost a destroyer. Not that worthwhile, I think. Right. Let's split you guys off and send you into these groups too. And again, your job is going to be to do what everyone else does and do convoy raiding. There we go. Fantastic. Good stuff. Justification is the Soviet Union is the Soviet Union is going to be the aggressor here against Romania. Now that's rich. Okay, at least we did deal with that UK incursion. Things down here don't seem to be going quite as well though. At least have that base still over there. No big shift here in Greece yet. So we're going to see whether there's any attack coming up there. These guys are currently without a job, but that's fine. We don't need to be too concerned there. And what we can do though is grab these guys and stop flying there. And likewise you guys here can stop bombing, but you can do pilot exercises. Just until you fill that bar, basically. Good. Right. They're losing convoys. I would like to get more aggressive here off the coast of Norway. Italy is laying claims to Greek territory, so yeah, they are doing that. I mean, you know what? We should actually bring some tanks at least and some of these guys forward. Yeah, there we go. They are declaring war. Right. How are we going to proceed then? I think what I would like to do is attack towards Thessaloniki here. And the flip side of that is that you guys should attack over here, and we're going to pick one of these mountain groups and attack into here as well. That should hopefully be enough to actually sort of punch in a hole here. Going to bring our tanks forward. I think the fighting over here with the Italians is going to be a lot tougher. But that's going to be alright. Okay, you are coming around here. That's lovely. That's perfect. Exactly what I want to do. Let's grab one of these normal infantry groups. Bring you up over here. And then half of you are going to attack into there. Keep them off balance. And our tanks can actually try to make your way to Athens. Behind enemy lines, basically. Right, fighting over here, but that should be done pretty quickly. Right, let's attack here. You guys should stay in place. And we can try to move back there. Maybe it's gonna work. I don't know. No, it's not. Unlikely to work. Okay, you guys just walk over there. Yeah. Ooh, this is a bit threatening down there. Let's try to bring further troops forward. Yeah, this attack is now a bit pointless because we're not really causing anyone to withdraw here. We hadn't been withdrawing before, so let's instead try to ensure that we've got some better positioning here. Okay, you are coming under attack there, but that's fine. We are sort of closing the gaps here. You're probably going to need to withdraw, but at least this position is fine. So that's good. Can I get you down here, please? Lots of fighting over there. Come on, just finish them off. Right, everyone here is fine. Some attacks down here should be pretty good to drive them out of that place. We're being pretty much attacked everywhere, but that's okay. Yeah, I think we are going to cut them off now. Yeah, there we go. Lovely. Can I get over here? No, but I can get over there. Yeah, and they should be suffering from supply issues very soon. And that would be very nice indeed. Right, everyone, get to Athens, please. Just try to run them over. These guys are all sort of coming back towards over here. That's okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be alright. Oh, we do have some unassigned divisions. You guys, yeah, you're going to be in a new army. You're going to be part of Heroes Group B, which is basically our defensive group. And your job is going to be to guard Norway, basically. Against any incursions, against at least, well, not the entire coastline, but at least against the harbours. And that should be a good idea. Right, you're going to get someone. Yeah, why not you? I don't think there's going to be that much fighting up there anyway. We're seeing some things being sunk here, that's nice. But it's probably not going to be that crucial. Right, you guys are, since you're all here, how about all of you guys start an attack towards the central position here? Yes, it is into the mountains, but I think it is still going to be a pretty good idea. That's a bit optimistic. You're fine there. You guys all moving into Athens. Why don't you just try to flank them there? You shouldn't really try to attack there. Oh, more stuff being researched. Lovely. Let's try to take a look at that. So it is not almost 1941, right? So we can very much look at 1941 technology. What is it that we need here? 1942 technology seems a little bit far off. Could go for better medium tanks. Improved artillery upgrades for cannons and just more soft attack. I think that is going to be, no questions asked, that is going to be a very useful thing. But so is going to be industrial stuff. Radar station does not give us much. Static anti-air hit chance factor. Fire control systems. Scout planes. No, honestly, I think we are going to be best off doing industry stuff. Fuel refinery, always helpful. But yeah, we're going to go concentrated industry here. That is going to be the biggest modifier. Anyone else here that we can pick? Why not Sophie Schultz? You guys are also going to try to continue building up capabilities in the Soviet Union, and that's going to be alright. Good. Yeah, and up here, it very much seems at this point that we are going to be able to overwhelm them. I really don't know why these guys are not really, truly, effectively attacking here, though. Come on. Everyone here is fine. Let's bring you guys over there. Swedish operative captured? I'm not too concerned here. Right, and I'm guessing that very soon Greece is going to surrender. And hopefully these guys are going to be done for. Naval rearmament done. Let's go straight into naval effort. And that should deal with that. Well, there we go. Let's try to bring our forces behind them and just open up a couple of angles of attack here. And potentially even make sure that these guys are feeling some pressure here. Right, come on. Just everyone try to get here. Just join into the fight. Good. Submarine. Lots of bombers lost. Not good. Ooh, lots of submarines lost, but we did sink a destroyer and a light cruiser, so that's lovely. We are seeing a lot of destroyer activity here, so they are using the fact that we don't have much in this vicinity in terms of light ships or other power projecting capabilities, really. Right, okay, you guys have all done your job here, so that is lovely. Let's try to bring you back towards Berlin and towards our supply bases, and that should be nice. Good. Anything else here? Just a destroyer sunk. Our fuel is starting to drop a little bit low, so I think we really do need to trade a little bit. Tungsten, we can potentially get rid of that. But yeah, we do need more fuel. Romania, you can send us more fuel. Let's do that. Ooh. Agent capture, that's not very nice. Okay, what can we do about that? Can we do anything yet? At all? Soviets? Don't think we can yet. Don't remember which screen that was on. Huh. Ah, yeah. Should be here, right? Rescue. Don't have the network strength required yet. Netherlands joins the Allies. Now that's not good news, because we were trading with them. And I did not think that they would join. But very evidently, I was wrong. Okay, both of you are now going to be allocated towards this group. Your job is going to be to attack here right away. And we've got a couple of tactical bombers that can help out. Let's do that immediately. But the big issue is not the Netherlands itself. The big issue is the Dutch East Indies. And the Dutch East Indies are going to be a big loss for us. Especially for rubber. We've absolutely no source of rubber now, do we? British Malaya, no. United Kingdom, no. Yeah, no one else is going to be trading with us. Oh, that's harsh. We're going to be trading with you, even though we're not going to get a lot of stuff here. Didn't quite know that we were still buying chromium from these guys. How are you going to get through this rubber crisis? I don't think there's any place where we're getting rubber at all. We would basically need to win in Africa and try to get into the British Raj. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. We're basically, and that's pretty much devastating our air wings rather than anything else. Harsh. Harsh, very harsh. There's not much that we can even do about that. We can just merely focus on a couple of other factors where we don't really need the rubber, but other than that, that's bitter. That really is bitter. Right, let's at least try to overwhelm them then. It's their fault now. We didn't want this war. We never did. We're famously peaceful people. Yeah, we can do a little small encirclement here. No, we don't know. Dual purpose secondary battery, that at least is good. And the electric torpedo, we don't really care about the reveal chance that much. But anything else that we truly need? Depth charges are of course a useful thing. But I do think improved medium battery is going to be useful in the midterm. Let's go for that. And we're going to go and build the light cruisers. Build up light cruisers as the main factor there. I think. Yes, we did start researching the destroyers, but light cruisers, in my mind at least, are pretty much the best thing in this game. It's a pity that we don't really have the rubber now to deal with the air war. Why? Why, Holland, did you need to do that? Yeah, capitulating immediately. See? We can spend more factories, but what are we going to spend them on? Can, of course, just deal with more better ground stuff there. But yeah. Oh well, I'm a sad bunny. That did not need to be. Right, let's make sure that you guys still understand that you now need to go up the Netherlands as well. You're gonna do that, that's fine. And then the first army. You're mostly defensively minded, but I honestly think that you can even push. Well, it's interesting that you guys can train up a little bit more. As can you. Yeah, let's do train these people who can receive some training. Should be pretty immaterial. I mean, most of these guys are very close to that anyway. Yeah, you can see it's almost immediately dropping. But not for all of them. Some of these guys do seem to have some capabilities here that they need to keep up. Right, we lost a submarine, they lost a convoy, not a big deal. Who else needs to be deployed? Oh, I think this is probably going to be another army group entirely, right? And we thought about pulling back some of these units. Oh no, it's just the motorized equipment. Okay, that's fine. Unassigned divisions, further unassigned divisions? Yeah, okay, it is a new army that we need to found here. Right, and in that case we also wanted to grab you guys and at least grab the proper divisions here that we had. Put them into this army as well. And then we're going to do that in between episodes. Just give these guys a new commander and stuff. You guys up here are fine. You don't need to train, but I think you did anyway. Oh, you guys really should not train. You're going to be alright anyway. We can make you available. You'd be meaning that we get more entrenchment speed. I don't think that's something that we need immediately. It might be once we are retreating from the Soviets, but not at the moment. By the way, how's our production looking, especially of our tanks? So we are still converting a lot of the older tanks of the C version, but that is actually pretty good. So that we do get into the E version. Now we are converting the D to E, and that's also pretty nice. And that should trickle over time as we are replacing these units, as we're shipping the new stuff towards the divisions, are getting old equipment back in turn, and so on and so forth. Right, you guys just all are going to be assigned to this group, even the last 3 of you. Naval effort. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much it that we need to do then here. We're not going to go for battle cruisers or anything. Naval experience and naval dockyards would of course be lovely, but it is starting to be time for the Anti-Comintern Pact, I think. So let's start doing that. How's our construction looking, by the way? We are starting to repair a lot of the damaged stuff in addition to the radar installations. Now the radar installations I like to do, but other than that I think what we really truly should be trying to do is get more synthetic refineries. Simply because these guys are so useful for getting the rubber that otherwise we have absolutely no access to. So I am going to queue up a couple of these guys. At least after the radar installations. And I think that's going to work pretty well. Yeah, we don't need to repair all of this stuff. Yeah, looks good to me. Right, by the way, can we mount the rescue operations here? Still no, 30%. What have we got? Do we need 30% in Moscow? I think soon we're going to get there, but again, soon is not now. Right, here we go. That's all of our divisions here. That's a proper new army. Lovely. You can start to train up. Convoys, convoys, convoys. Okay. How are we doing in terms of research on the naval side? Because I think now I would very much like to focus on the... Oh, by the way, you guys can stop. You don't need to fly. Stop wasting fuel. We're not seeing a lot of combat here in the Met anymore, I was about to say. That proved me wrong. Yeah. Well. British operative captured. All of that is lovely, but I'm mostly concerned about my own guys here. Let's try to get out of that. There we go. That's lovely. Italian-German technology treaty. Yes, of course we're going to give you more technology. Any place there where we can buy rubber? No. You know what? Let's do buy it, because it's just one of the few chances that we have to actually buy anything. Still a shame. Still a shame. Right, so we did just research that. Let's take a look at then at the light cruiser hull. 60 days, I like it. And I think at that point we have something, we can start to build something very potent, which is going to be super lovely, of course. Right, all of these tasks finished. That's nice. Anything else then that we need to do here? We are shy on fuel, so maybe trade a little bit more still with Romania. Romania has some issues here. We can trade with others. I'm mostly looking honestly towards the Soviets actually at this point, so they should be able to fill our reserves here a little bit. Then we are doing all of this stuff here, which let's actually prioritize that in a way that we have these guys here in the top. Now this one has already started, so I'm going to keep it where it is, but otherwise the places where we have more than one that can be built are going to be a little bit higher on the priority. Right, and then of course we're going to do that, but I think at that point we can also start to think about the synthetic rubber, because that is going to be, I think, the only way how we're going to get out of this mess. But I did want to get close to starting a war with the Soviets anyway. Good. Oh, outdated equipment. What's that? Oh yes, the plane. Right, let's create a variant of that. Attack pattern. It's only a 5% increase, so I don't think this is really worth it. I do, however, think that range is something that is completely worth it, and I do think that reliability is worth it. So let's spend these 2 upgrades there. Let's say that you guys are of course now obsolete, and you guys are now going to be producing the A variant. There we go. It's going to take a while for that to be produced, especially as you don't really have the rubber to do that. But what can we do? That's the rubber crisis. Right, what I'm going to do in between episodes is allocate my armies a little bit differently, make some actual plans here for the Soviet Union, and then we can talk about that next time around. Do leave a like and everything, and I hope to see you then. Bye bye, guys.